Do you have a big challenge climb on your mountain that you're working on? Well, this is mine. Let's talk about it. So here's the ridge. You can see that it doesn't look too bad from here, but boy, it is a challenge, and we're going to take that ridge on. We're going to start right down over here. We're going to go right up, right there. It gets super difficult, and it just keeps on marching up. It's not the hardest climb as far as steepness, but it is steep and it's relentless. It just goes with no stops, bottom to top, and there's a lot of loose rock and slippery sections, as you're going to see. So that's our big challenge. Hi, I'm Mike with 50 MTB, and I ride out here in Denver and on Green Mountain. And I'm always looking for a challenge to spice things up a little bit, and this one right here has been mine for a couple years. I call it the east wall because it's on the east side of the mountain, and it feels like a wall when you're climbing up it. It's not that long. It's probably 200-300 feet vertical, but it just is constant. It's a constant climb. There's no break as you're going up it. Now it ebbs and flows to super difficult to just minorly difficult, but you get exhausted real fast, and there's no place to just glide and catch your breath. On top of that, it's loose. There's a lot of loose rock and a lot of slippery spots, and as far as you get some kind of that loose gravel, and then those big rocks, and if you make one error and get yourself offline, you're kind of SOL. So you're constantly trying to make sure that your rear tire has traction, trying to make sure you're on line on your front tire. You're constantly pushing on those pedals down. You're super low geared. If you're not in granny, you're super close, and it's just a workout all the way to the top. I've only made it to the top once, non-stop. I tried to do a non-stopper, and I'm going to try to do another non-stopper today. So I'm going to take you along with me, and wish me luck. Let's go for it. By the way, one more quick thing. I'm riding on my Ripley V4 to go up this mountain today. I'm opening up this rear shock so I can get lots of traction. I'm debating on my front shock, my fork, whether to keep it completely open, which I have right there, or to lock it down a little bit to mitigate some bouncing. But I think I'm going to leave it totally open and just try to get to maximize the traction on the way up. And we'll see how it goes. So let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to start in my granny gear. I'm just going to try to pace it all the way up. I don't know if you can see whether the GoPro is picking up those rocks. They're just all loose. It's just loosey-goosey. So you're trying to pick a path that's well worn. And right there, I don't know if you can see it. I'll point it out as we get there, but I won't be doing a lot of talking. You're just going to hear me breathing hard. There's a super steep part right at the beginning, and that really tears you down. And I think that's the hardest part of this, is you have to do that, and then you got to keep going. All right, let's give it a shot. So I've been out here for about 10-15 minutes, not a single biker. I saw a couple of walkers, but it's steep. I gotta try to pace myself. I saw a guy do it one time, and that's what he did. He just went nice and slow and paced. Really get up on the nose of the seat. Just gotta stay on the seat for traction. Well, we slid out. I didn't keep a clean enough path. We're gonna try again. Okay, take two. My first take probably wiped me out, but I'm gonna still give it a shot. Try to get in a good rhythm Yeah, today's not the day. Gotta take a break. Wipe myself out on that first run. So now what I'm going to do is break it into sections, see if I can clear it with the minimum number of stops. So right now we're at 1 stop, and that's the way I'll mark it. And track my progress for fewest number of stops. Last few times I've done 2 and 3 stops. I also look ahead on the trail and try to see a visual of where I want to get to next. So here's another hill coming up. I'm going to try to get past it, and then I know there's a bush on the right that I'm going to try to get past before I have to take any other breaks. Whew. It's good to have a challenge. Really gets the heart rate going. Okay. So I got past that little bush. That's the power of a goal. I was ready to settle down long before it. All right, so we're sitting at a 2 stop right now, and I've given myself plenty of time to try to recover. It's interesting how when you start to lose it, your heart rate goes up, breath goes up, your leg muscles start to feel weak. It's just your body telling you to take a break. And most of the time you kind of got to listen to that. Now it's not as steep here, but usually you're just wiped out. But if I can get up, there's a little hill and then the second hill. When we get to the top of that second one, we got it made. So again, I'm just going to keep it low geared and go for it. We're an eagle in the granny, so 50 in the back and 32 tooth on the front. I see a guy who is trying to do it as well. 2 of them. One's walking up, one just got through walking up. I'm impressed. There's usually not a lot of people over here. One of the big tricks is staying in the path. Sometimes I found there's an alt line. Doesn't look as obvious, but on the left gets a little better grip. We might try that. All right, here we go. There's always hard stopping from a stop on a hill. Gotta get clipped back in. I'm gonna try this alt line. Made it. Whew. Well, made it to the top of this trail. It's a toughie. We did a 2-stopper and whoo, I feel it. So, but I'm glad. You need to have a challenge, whatever it is, something you can't quite do and you got to keep working on it. And this one's mine. I did make it once, but it's a rare occasion. Everything's got to just click just perfect. And so I'll just keep working on it and get better and better. And just makes me a better rider overall. So do you have a challenge, a climb challenge on your trail that you're trying to work through? Describe it for us down in the comments. Tell us what it is and how you're dealing with it, if you were able to conquer it, or what parts are tough. Maybe some people chime in and help out. If you like this kind of material, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Love to have you come along with us. All right, have a great day, and thanks for hanging with us. I also want to show you this amazing view up here. Check this out. I mean, this down there, that's downtown Denver, if you can see that. And then all through the suburbs, and then right up to the Rockies, the foothills. I'm just so lucky to be living here. Anyway, have a great day.